Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I am absolutely not interested in academics. That is why I have become a Babaji. All academicians are lost in unwanted data analysis. I am not academician. I am a practical straight person. Keeping this in view, we'll study Bhaja Govindam. If you see the published work with academic flavor to that, this book is referred by different names. Sometimes it is called as Moha Mudgar. Moha Mudgar means a mace. Hanumanji has that mace. And Moha means delusion. This will hit on your delusions and wrong notions will be destroyed. Be attentive. Wrong notions will be destroyed without creating new notions. This is the most important thing. Otherwise, if you go in yoga, so earlier I used to wake up very late. Since I started doing yoga, I wake up early. So you are only changing one notion. I was late riser, now I am early riser. Earlier I used to eat non-vegetarian every day, now I eat alternate day. So another change. That is not going to help us. Wrong notions must be removed by right understanding and without creating new notions. We are not notions. We are not concepts. In Pittsburgh, many years before, when I finished my talk in a university, the professor of philosophy, he said, Mr. Swami, you have presented the concepts very well. Vedanta concepts you have presented very well. I said, sir, I am extremely sorry to disagree with you. I did not talk concepts. You are a professor is a concept. You are a husband is a concept. You are American is a concept. They are liable to change. Today you are a professor, tomorrow you will be the dean. Another concept. Today you are American and tomorrow you may go to China and become Chinese. See? So we are not talking about concepts. You are is not a concept. It's a reality. Concepts are subject to change. This is what Bhaja Govindam is going to help us. Then there is a story associated with it that when Bhagwan Shankaracharya was in Varanasi, there were some students along with him, and when they were going the steps to take bath in the Ganges, there was one old fellow like me, and he was sitting and he was trying to remember the grammar. See, in Sanskrit, everything is in poetry. Grammar is also in poetry. Like we say in English, to do mane karna, to sit mane baithna. Exactly the same way, dukrung karne. So this is how the dictionary is in a poetic form. So that old man, maybe 80 plus, he was by hearting the roots. So when that man was seen doing this thing at the end of his life, 80 plus, Bhagwan Shankara addressed him as a message to his disciples. This is what the story goes. Then he said, I think 12 verses or so, and then other verses were added by his disciples. It doesn't matter. We are not interested in that. We are interested, how do we apply this knowledge in our day-to-day life so that we are able to get established in a non-conceptual experience. Concepts have options. See? This is a non-optional experience. So, from that point of view, we start. In our scriptures, there is one very important topic, and that is called as Purushartha. Purushartha is Purushaihi Arthate iti Purushartha. The one which is sought by the people is called as Purushartha. So what do we seek in our life? We seek four things. First is security. Without security, you cannot get into anything next. See? Like when you get into the train in India, first of all you will start searching for your seat and all that. Before that, you don't open your dabba to eat. You go and take a seat properly, and thereafter, once you are there, now open the dabbas. So whenever I travel, I always pray to the Lord, "Oh Lord, let there be Gujarati or Sindhi as my co-passenger." So these are the two communities. They spend their whole life in eating. And therefore, their luggage, maximum luggage is eatables. And they are very, not only broad-stomached, but they are also broad-hearted. So they will be opening it, and the whole journey is eat, oh eat. So first is security. Second is calm, fulfillment of desires, indulgence. And when we are engaged in these two, and if we do not have control, we will lead to perversion. See? Therefore, when we are earning money, there has to be GST. See? When we earn money, there is a tax. You can't keep only earning money and not paying back to the society. See, friends. So there is control over earning money. Similarly, indulgence. You have freedom to drive a car on the road, but that freedom is guarded freedom. You can't drive. Udhar se khali hai. It is not that way. You have to go your way. See, you have to follow the traffic rules. See, so if the artha and the kama, the insecurity or the security and the desires, if they are not guarded, it will lead to perversion. See, friends, prosperity without the spiritual foundation leads to perversion. See, friends, we talk about the purebred animals. See? Once I was in UK in some retreat. So morning I used to go for a walk. And one lady or girl was going with her doggy. So I wished her. I said, "Hi, good morning." And she went away. So I said, "Okay, I'll also teach you." When I was coming back, I started talking to the dog. I said, "Hey, cute. What a lovely breed. It is a purebred." Immediately she became alive. See? And they started telling the story of the dog. It is purebred. It was done this thing. This is the history and all that. You want the pure breeding of the animals, not of human beings. See, friends, how important it is. And when this is not understood, then we go to an extent at a national level discussing whether there should be marriage in the same sex or not. Why? Freedom. Is this freedom or perversion? Therefore, artha and kama, desire and earning wealth must be guarded. And a guarding factor is called as religion, Dharma. See, friends, there are four instincts instincts become functional in animals. See? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha, 4 of them. Ahara is eating. We also eat, animals also eat. But we eat with discrimination. See? If there is a nice bed of flowers, and if a buffalo is going, that buffalo is not appreciated, but beautiful. Go on. They know only one thing. Whatever is in, eat. No discrimination. Ahar. Then Nidra. Any time, whenever they want, they sleep. But the truck has come, you are sitting in the middle of the road. So what? See? Then the third thing is fear. Bhaya, fear. As much we have fear, animals also have fear. See? One man, youngster, he was lost in forest from the group. So it became dark, he couldn't know which direction to go. So he thought, let me fix my tent and be secured. He fixed the tent. And close everything, and inside Krishna, 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 Krishna. And he was so tired, he slept in no time. So when he slept, he must have been the descendant of Kumbhakarna. Therefore he started snoring. Krrr, krrr. And smelling the human being, a tiger came there. And when the tiger saw somebody snoring more than him, krrr, krrr, tiger ran away. A sense of insecurity, fear, bhaya is common for human beings and animals. See? It is not only we are afraid of the snake is also afraid of us. Bhaya. And then fourth is Maithunam, is procreation. 4 things. Now these are common, you don't have to be taught. See, even the child immediately born, not of human being, even animals. You see a piglet born comes out in a litter one by one. And nobody, there is not a GPS given to them. They straight away get out of the mother's womb and go to the nipples and start sucking. Who tells them? These are instincts. Instincts are not required to be taught. Then, instincts are required to be controlled. And who controls them? Control of instincts is not done by government laws. It is done by Dharma. See, friends. And what Dharma does? Keeps us in a civilized society. See, friends. You must have seen on the planets or somewhere that the other day I was surprised to know this. You also may be surprised. You know the lion in the forest, what is his longevity? 9 years. See, lesser than a dog. But when they are in the, captivity, they go up to 12 years. And when the lion is producing the cubs, and when one of the cubs becomes stronger enough, then that cubs fight with that old one. No question of father and mother. Fights, and when the old fellow is defeated, he dies. He doesn't get anything. Those lionesses, they don't get food for him, and he dies pathetic. See? They don't have dharma. But do we do that? That when the parents are old, throw them somewhere in the, old people homes and let them die silently. No. We are human beings. Our dharma tells us that it is our responsibility, and that is what is done by the 3 threads which are put in that. The first thread tells that we have responsibility towards our parents, number 1. Till they are alive or you are alive, you have to serve them. The second one is responsibility towards our society. That is the self-imposed bondage on oneself. And the third one is we have responsibility for ourselves. We are here not only to live like an animal, but to grow spiritually. That is our responsibility. And when any bondage is self-accepted, self-imposed, it is a freedom. Like all of you, those of you who have come on your own, you will enjoy. See. And those of you who are brought here with a lead in the hand, chalo na? Okay, I am coming. And then such a person will be looking here and there. What is there a joke? What is there to laugh? What is the time? Thank God at least they are going to give food. Otherwise, because they are bought here under compulsion. Friends, any bondage you accept on your own, it is a freedom. See? So, ahara nidra bhaya maiturancha. This is common between human beings and animals. Human beings are those who have control, self-control over these four factors. Therefore, first is Artha Purushartha, Kama Purushartha, then Dharma Purushartha. Dharma is not Hindu, Muslim, etc. That is not, these are useless things. Dharma is a universal law. See? Therefore, Sanatan Dharma is not addressed to Hindus. Sanatana Dharma is addressed to humanity. See, friends. After that is done, then you have lived your life perfectly well. Then the last step comes, Moksha Purushartha. Then our life has to be fulfilled in merging in the infinite while we are living, not posthumous. Be very attentive. Those who talk about realization of after death or posthumous realization, they are cheating us. There is no posthumous realization because there is no death. See, friends, these are the four. So, this on the basis of these four Purushartha, we will see what Bhagwan Shankaracharya has to say. Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Mudhamate. 3 times Bhagwan repeats it. I am not going to sing and make you chant because you are all, some of you are Tansen, some of you are Kansen, I am insane. All great masters never sing. See? Can you imagine Buddha sitting with tabla? See, a tabla petty brand I am not. Friends, our satsanga is not a hospital. It is a gym. And who goes to gym? The one who is healthy. To maintain the health. So, one friend came with me, I want to come. I said, I don't know. You ask them, this is not my place. So, they refused. No, you cannot go. He said, why? You allow Swami to go, why not me? He said, look at yourself. You have got fractured legs, you are in crutches. And you can't breathe properly. Asthamma. See? Now such a person cannot go to gym. He should go to hospital. Be attentive. Therefore you will see in hospitals there is a huge crowd. In gym there is hardly anybody. In our talks you will never get crowds. Huge pandal and so many people sitting there. And out of 4 hours thing, 1 hour is only tabla peti and so many shlokas and all that. And during that time you can have a cup of tea, what they are proposing. No. When you are in gym, you have got time. 1 hour, 45 minutes, do this workout and get out. So, Bhaja Govindam repeated 3 times. This word Bhaja has got 3 meanings. Therefore 3 times. First is Bhaja Sevayam. Serve. Don't have that funny thing called as compassion. I feel so bad when I see the poor people. Then whatever is left over I give to them. No. Whenever you feel compassion for somebody, you have belittled that person. That I am superior. And unfortunate people, they don't get anything to eat. No. See the divinity in them. See, one great master, in their ashram there was Anna Kshetra, giving free food to the Mahatmas. So, along with the Mahatmas, so many beggars will also come. So when beggars were coming, the person in charge, he told that Mahatmaji, "Hey, Maharaji, look here, these beggars are also coming along with Mahatmas to take food. I just want to get them out." So Mahatmaji said, "You are seeing beggars, I am seeing my Krishna in them." See? When you serve, you have humility. You have seen something higher in them. We serve our parents. We don't serve the dog. This is just an example. Many places they do the other way around. Early morning they'll be getting up. Instead of God leading the life, the dog leads the life. See? Therefore, first sevayam, and this is the thought which is given in Ramcharitmanas. Hanumanji is told by Bhagwan Ram, "Mai sevaka sacharachara rupa Swami Bhagavanta." When we want to serve somebody, we have to see something higher in him or her. See? When we do something for our children, that is not service, that is attachment. But when we serve our parents, that is real service, because we see the greatness that they have taken care of us. Therefore, Bhaja Sevayam, Bhaja Govindam. Then, second is Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja means bhajan. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And this is one of the most powerful method. It has helped me. Many times, recently I hardly started going by train, but sometime I had to go. So when you go, somebody sits in front of you. "Oh, very good, Swamiji, you are here. Now we will have nice discussion for next 18 hours. So I am gone. So what I do, like a terrorist takes out a gun to shoot, I take out my mala. And I tell him, "Excuse me, when I travel, this is my rule. Then I chant the Lord's name, therefore I will not talk. You please talk. If you want to make any old person happy, ask them about them and don't listen." They will keep on talking. When we were here, there, well, who cares, yaar? But that keeps them busy. See? So, this mala, when you keep on chanting Bhaja Govindam, automatically all unwanted thoughts disappear. Be attentive. Many of us, wrong way, start chanting only in the mind. We are cheating ourselves. When you open 4 or 5 windows on your laptop, the speed of every open window goes down, is it not? What we do, one window, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, other window, चावल बना के नहीं पता नहीं इतने लोग आएंगे. The third window, पानी नहीं, fourth window. So many windows open simultaneously. Instead of that, first chant loudly, not with a mic, but sit before the Lord, take your mala and chant loudly. Once you make this as your regular practice, you will come to discover this. Synchronize the movement of the bead with your chanting of the name of the Lord and mind in that. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Any name you take, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. And once you do it for a few months or year, depending upon yourself, a time comes. If you are disturbed, just touch the mala. and the chanting begins. The mind is weaned away from the worldly problems. Bhaja Govindam. Then the third is Govindam Bhaja. The third is think of him. These are the three areas that God has given us: body, speech and mind. With these three channels we express in this world. Let all the three channels be connected with the Govinda. See? Govinda, Bhagavan Krishna, Govinda, Ram, Govinda, whatever your Ishta Devata, Govinda is yourself. Go means the sense organs. The one who knows all the activities of the body, the speech and the mind. Bhaja Govindam. Before we do anything, the Govinda knows our action. Before we speak anything, he hears that. Before we think anything, he knows that. Bhaja Govindam therefore means live in this awareness. That is spiritual life. How simple it is. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrung Karane. There was a Mahatma in Rishikesh. He was staunch against English and always telling, our scripture should not be spoken in the Mlech language, English language. It's only Sanskrit and Hindi. Always very strongly opposing any other languages, only Indian languages. So when he became old, and whenever he used to come to Bombay, very elderly man, he must be more than 70, 80 like that. So I used to go and do namaskar to him. And he has only 100 times he must have said this thing. Same thing. Every time I go and meet him, all the people who are sitting, if you want to listen and understand, he used to tell in Hindi, if you want to know and understand Gita in English, come to Swami. He is the authority today in English. Earlier, he was the one who was condemning English. Then he has written some commentary in Sanskrit. He told me, why don't you translate it in English so that everybody will know? Be attentive. Don't be obsessed with the language. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshate dukrung karne means what? Dukrung karne is a language. Language is a means for communication. More than in what language you talk, what is important, what do you talk? See? It doesn't matter whether you are taking food in a silver plate or a disposable plastic plate, whether you are taking food with a plastic spoon or a golden spoon. What is important is what you are eating. See? If you are given a golden spoon and yesterday's leftover rotten sabji, spoon अच्छा है रे खाना खाया है. See? Nahi nahi rakshate dukrum karne. You see, our country is divided only on the language basis. See, friends, we are all united in India because of the language English. Otherwise, Mahatma Gandhi writing and Gopalachari will understand in Tamil, Gujarati. See, friends, don't be obsessed. Now, what is the import of this statement? Be attentive. Our life is the means, and attainment of spiritual fulfillment is the goal. See, Govinda is the goal, and our life is the means. So what we do, we go to Govinda and tell him, oh Lord, kindly do the following things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Longer the list, longer is the namaskar. And after you finish your namaskar, you get up and you're coming out. Arey, ek to bhul hi gaya. Again you go back. And again one more namaskar. Oh, I have forgotten that. So what is happening? That God becomes the means and the worldly thing becomes the goal of our life. Bhagavan Shankara says, do not get lost in this non-understanding. Discrimination should be between the goal and the mean. See, the goal is Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Means are our life. And what is our life? Through the body, serve. Through the speech, keep on chanting Lord's name. And through the mind, be contemplative. And what is contemplativeness? Know for certain, no event in our life ever happens to trouble us. It is for our evolution. Then we are in tune with Him. But what we do, we go to the Lord and tell Him what He should do because He doesn't know, poor fellow. See, friends, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale. When your death arrives, that time it doesn't matter whether you, at the time of death, you are telling in Sanskrit or English. God knows every language. Oh, you didn't tell us that. So let us make our life as the means and attainment of spiritual fulfillment as the goal. This is how our life changes the direction. Presently it is going dogwards, now it should go Godwards. See? So, this is the refrain which will go one by one with everything. Second one is Mudha Jahihi Dhanagama Trishnam Kuru Sadbuddhim Manasi Vitrishnam Yallabase Nija Karmopatam Vittam Tena Vinodaya Chittam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam. Now the first principle I told you, we are all seeking first security. With the money is the security. See? And the definition of security changes from person to person. One person is happy to get the dole money and sleep below the bridge. He is happy there. And other person is happy to stay in a condo. No problem. Third person is happy to get a good flat. Fourth person is happy to have one nice house. Fifth person, no, I should have at least, 3-4 houses in different places. And what is this 3-bedroom? We have got 7-bedroom houses. See, the sense of security keeps on changing from person to person. And our whole life goes only earn. So here the teacher says, Mudha Jahihi Dhanagama Drishnam. You fool, the money is for you. You are not for the money. See, our whole life goes only in this one thing. And the funniest part, we look into the bank account and the money is there and we are happy. Can there be more foolishness than this thing? And when the market crashes, when your money becomes devalued, then suddenly, oh God, what happened? See, therefore, Dhanagama Trishnam means, yes, money is required, but money is not only thing and everything in life. Two things. We love the things and use the people. Let us change our attitude in life. Love the people and use the things. See the difference. Then only we are leading a really meaningful life. So, Mudha Jahihi, give up Dhanagama Drishnam. Trishna means that which is unsatiating desire. Anything you give, I want more. I want more. See, Dhanagama Trishnam. Then Kuru Sad Buddhim Manasi Vitrishnam. Then Kuru Sad Buddhi. Now focus your attention on something higher in life. There was one young boy who asked me in Gujarat. After my lecture, I was coming down from the stage and he asked me, Swamiji, if I run after girls, what is wrong? I said, nothing wrong, run. Do you want a company? I am free. He was getting disgusted. He said, you don't understand. I said, yes, I don't understand. What is wrong in that? This is your age, you should run. No, I don't know how to tell you. I said, my dear friend, you don't know your problem. Your problem is, when you want to study, your mind runs here and there. You are not able to focus on yourself. Yes. I say, see, you even don't know your problems. Then I told him a simple rule. When you have got higher goal in life, lower things automatically drop. Our goal is Gatiya. I should get a cup of tea in the morning. Think something higher in life. See? There are many people, no, I get a good house and a good wife and good children. These are all imaginations. There is nothing like a good house, good wife, good children. They are all the ones who are coming from the last life to take revenge. Because of the children, nobody has become happy in this world. See? You become unnecessarily involved with the kids. See? Take an example of Bhagwan Ram and Dasharath ji. Dasharath ji died only because of Rama. So when your child is Sakshat, avatar of Paramatma, this is the case of that poor father. Our children are kabutar. What do you expect from them? See? Therefore, don't get involved too much in this world. So, Kuru Sad Buddhi Manasi Vitrishnam. When you have got a higher goal in life, lower things automatically drop. But our goal is attached bathroom. In 2000 or so, I went to Kailash. And the lady who organized everything for us, at the last moment she said, Swamiji, you will excuse me, I am not coming. I said, you are okay health-wise? Any problem at home? He said, no, everything is okay. The problem is, there are no commodes in Tibet. I said, we are going for Kailash, not for commode. But without a commode, how to go? See? You all the time talk about the disposable tissue papers. In India, we talk about disposable commodes. Yad gatva na nivartante tad dhamam paramamu. See, friends. Therefore, Kuru Sad Buddhi, give up the small little things. When you think of something higher in life, lower things will never bother you. See? Now, please tell us what should be the higher thing. I'll tell you what I have for me, what is higher. This I learned from one great master. But I was with him for some time. Nobody has ever seen him losing his cool. Never in his life. Not even once. And when it happened in front of me, big crowd, a lot of chaos, and yet this master was absolutely quiet. That time I was young. I was feeling so angry. I should go and give everybody shut up. Listen to what he's telling. But I could do nothing out of it. And in that chaos, he was cool. And he replied all the questions without any distraction. That day, I told Bhagavan Krishna, hang around. I don't want you. If you have to give me that. Ashantasya kutas sukham. See, friend, keep that goal as your life. Under any set of circumstances, don't lose your cool. Never justify your anger. See, we justify our... I mean, unless you become angry, the things are not done. That means you have got that things more important than your peace of mind. Those who lose their peace of mind because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. Moodamate. See? One youngster asked me this question. Yesterday I told. You keep on talking to the whole world, but nobody improves. Don't you feel bad about it? I said, am I mad or what? I don't want anybody to improve. Let them be miserable. My market is maintained. If you all become wise, where will I go? So, first, our peace of mind is more important than anything in life. Keep focus on that. Don't do concentration. Don't do that dummy kind of meditation. See? Chitta vritti nirodha. See? And after that, half an hour silent suffering collectively, then they come out and dishing starts. These are the cartoons of meditation. So, then, yallavase nija karmo patam. Whatever sincere hard work you do, be very attentive. Don't seek happiness from your karma. Then, make karma as a channel to express happiness. Whatever you do it happily. Or else don't do it. What is our condition? On the surface level, yes, I do. Inside there is a revolt. Net result, acidity. Because inside there is a revolt. See, you will see all these air hostesses. They are never healthy. Because surface level, welcome. And inside, they are making us work more. And these people are constantly asking, give this thing. See, friends, don't do anything in life to get happiness. Whatever you have to do, it is a channel to express happiness. Yallabase nija karmo patam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. See? The highest spiritual practice is you are ever cheerful. Bhagavan Krishna says the meaning of realization. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kankshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. Brahma bhuta prasannatma. The one who is abiding in the truth is ever cheerful and happy. Prasannatma. Now what is the meaning of cheerful and happy? Two things. Number one, na shochati. He doesn't bring the dead past in the present. When we were children, the oldies all like me, all the time talking about that. See? Don't bring your past at all in the present. Even if somebody asks you, like many people ask, Swamiji, where were you born? I am not born. Ajopi san navvyatma bhutanam ishwaropi san. They get confused because they don't understand Sanskrit and I talk. See, friends, the day you decide this, you will start slowly living in the present, be attentive. Not only that, to that extent your body identification will be reduced. When you talk about your childhood belongs to your body, not to you. So when you talk about your childhood, you are holding on to that body identification. Where is that childhood body that you are holding on to? Nowhere. See, friends, therefore, na shochati, na kankshati. Never regrets of the past bring in the present, na kankshati. Don't go on imagining the things. I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, relax. How simple it is. Then net result is samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. Then equanimity is the sign of God realization. See? Equanimity. Name dveshosti na priya. Living in that equanimous state 24/7 is the meaning. Yallavase nija karmo patam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Next one. Naristana bharanabhidesham društva maga mohavesham etanmasavasadi vikaram manasi vichintaya varam varam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. After the Artha Purushartha, the next Purushartha we struggle in our life is for Kama Purushartha. Kama is desire. If we see what we have done throughout our life is a constant struggle to fulfill our desires. Nothing else. Now, desires are summarized in this particular verse. There is a natural attraction between man and woman. See? And if we say, is it not against the natural law that if you are attracted towards some girl or towards some boy, we should go and have relation? What is wrong in that? So it is like being animal. See? So here the teacher says very clearly, Etan mamsam asadi vikaram. What attracts us is not the person. It's only our own mind's foolishness. See? There was one NRI father who came to USA. And both the son and the daughter-in-law used to go for work. So they told this UP brand person that Babaji, we'll leave you in a mall, evening we'll pick you up. So they say, okay, whole day what will I do? So they used to give him few dollars and he used to stay there. And slowly every day going to the same mall, same place. And then started talking. And then he said, see, you people here are so beautiful. In our country, Indians, they have got black hair, black eyes, no proper teeth. You people are so beautiful. So she said, what do you like ours? For example, your hair are golden. She took out the wig. Then the hazel eyes, she ripped off. And your eyelashes are so beautiful. She took them out. And the teeth, kodok. What do we like? Etan masa vasadi vikaram. Friends, beauty is skin deep. Ugliness is bone marrow deep. What comes out of our body is only dirty things, not worth talking in the world. See, if something can come good out of us is a quality life. And a quality life is we are neither a burden to anybody, nor we take this world as a burden for us. Therefore, this proper thinking about the worldly indulgence can be the only way wherein we can protect us from ourselves. So here we must have this fear. See? Like for example, I have this notion or this understanding, I belong to such and such family. And in our family, nobody ever took the wine or drinks or whiskey. Nobody has taken non-vegetarian. Nobody was a smoker. And I belong to that family. How can I take that? No, I should not. So that fear will protect us. If I do things, what my father will think, what my mother will think. Therefore, I will not do it. In this manner, when we start leading our life with intelligent approach to life, then we will see the worldly things will stop attracting us and making us miserable. See, friends, you go to any house, how many things we keep on collecting. There is no end to it. And then there is no place. Then they think, Swami, we are thinking adding one more bedroom. For what? For the luggage. Throw the things out. See? But we keep on accumulating. Neither we want to give to somebody nor we can use them. Therefore, kama, desire, has to be conquered only through wisdom. Now, next thing about this desire. See, friends, be very attentive. Human mind cannot remain attracted towards the same thing for a longer period of time. See? Now, most of you are married. As much you had mutual attraction between husband and wife immediately after marriage, after going through so many years, do you have the same attraction now? It cannot be. It is not your fault. And therefore, when the married couples are between say 13, 14, 15 years, then the crack starts developing. One day, one couple met me, Swamiji, please help us. We are constantly fighting. I said, I remember I came to your marriage. I said, then what did I tell you? Do you remember? Yes, you told marriage is a peculiar equation. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. He said, that is what is creating problem. Therefore, we have come to you. I said, what problem? Which one? She or me? Then I asked, I said, how many years you are married? 15 years. I said, another 4 years you will fight. Because 15 means a teenager. So you are teenagers. And teenagers fight. So nothing new in that. And those husband and wife who don't fight, there is something wrong with them. See, husband and wife are legal partners to fight. So fight and you get a good chance. You can't keep on eating only sweet. You require chutney also in between. Then I told, after 4 years you will be all right. He said, why 4 years? I said, because then it will be 19. You will be no more teenagers. And then you will come to know it is easier to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. See, friends, therefore, lead your life with this discrimination. There is nothing that our mind can hold on to all our life. Nothing. See? There was one lady, she was driving me somewhere. And I saw on the coastal area a beautiful spot. I said, Mama, stop. And there was one very nice house and a deep sea. And near the sea, there was a nice pub kind of thing, coffee shop and all that. So we stopped there. I said, hey, we'll relax here for half an hour or so. And I walked down when we had coffee, tea, everything. I said, what a lovely spot this is. And I was shocked and surprised. That gave me this knowledge, what I'm telling you. Yes, Swamiji, this is the place which I also liked 25 years before. Then, that time I was in other country. So, I divorced that husband, came here. And this man who was staying here, I got married to him. So that I can enjoy this place. Practical solution. See? And then, but after staying here for a year or two, then I got bored. The same thing every day, what is there? Then I moved on to another. What we have to learn, human mind cannot remain attracted toward the same thing throughout life. This wisdom must come up. See, now continuing further about our life. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam tadvajjivithamati chapalam viddhi vyadya bhimanagrastam lokam shokahatam cha samastam bhaja Govindam bhaja Govindam. As we grow in our life, the following things become a point of developing our I, our ego. Nalini jalagata ati taralam. Our life is like the drop of water on the leaf of a lotus. See, the lotus leaf has little bit come out of the water. On there is one small little drop, and when the air comes little bit, it keeps on dangling, and we don't know what time it will fall. Exactly the same way. Nalini dalagata jalam ati daralam tadvat jivitam atishaya chapalam. We don't know. The air has gone out and forgotten to come back. See? Therefore, don't postpone your spiritual life. Many of us have got this notion. अभी क्या बुढ़ापे में करेंगे? In old age we'll do. When we cannot sit properly, we will have to sit for meditation. When we can't hear properly, then we want to hear to satsanga. When we don't remember, Bahu, khana diya? You have eaten 10 times. Okay. Then we want to remember Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In short, our understanding is when we are unfit for everything, we are fit for spirituality. This is how we are. See, friends. Therefore, take every moment of your life intense spiritual life. See. Don't give it a chance. Most important. Because any time it can happen. There was a friend of mine, he took me to his friend who died of heart attack. And he said, Swamiji, I am so shocked and surprised. We work together, and he is a heart specialist. And I am also a heart specialist. And we came together in a cool car. And I dropped in and came home. And when I reached home, I got a message, he is no more, heart attack, at home. So let us go. So I went with him. And on the way he asked me this question, Swamiji, how come he was such young, 42 years of age, he was a heart specialist, and how come he got the heart attack? Are, you could logic hai? Is it a logic that heart specialist should not get heart attack? See, friends. Therefore, please remember this most important thing. Every day of our life is spiritual. Be attentive. You know, these 108 beats which are given in the mala, what is the meaning? We breathe every day 216 times. 15 times per minute. So when you take 24 hours, the calculation if you do, it comes to 216 times per day. So half day will be 108 times. It will become two huge mala. So 108. And then with every bead you have to remember the Lord. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Slowly, when this practice goes deep and deep, be attentive, this mala drops. Our speech, Vaikhari Vani, becomes purified. And the japa enters our Madhyama Vani. And then, with the breathing, the Lord's name continues. So, air goes in, Hari. O comes out, Om, Hari, Om, Hari, Om. At the time of death, your efforts fail. But till the breathing is going on, if you are synchronized, you are breathing with the Lord's name, even if you do not want, do not do, at the time of death, there will be only the Lord's name, and with the Lord's name in the mind, when you leave the body, you have attained fulfillment in your life. Prana prayana samaye kapavata vittaihi kantha virodana vidau smaranam kutaste. See, friends, Therefore, lesser and lesser we get involved in the world and remain extremely aware. That doesn't mean we become serious. Be attentive. Sincerity is different from seriousness. Those who are sincere, they are relaxed. Those who are serious, they are good for nothing. See? Tadvat jivitam atishay chapalam vidhi vyadhi abhimana grastam. And what is our life? Gross body is full with vyadhi, diseases. The mind is full with depressions and excitement. See? Depression comes only because neither we have faith in God nor we have faith in ourselves. Both the conditions. Faith in God is equal to self-confidence. Those who don't have self-confidence, they don't have faith in God. See, friends. Therefore, tadvat vidhi vyadi abhimana grastam. And abhimana, the ego doesn't mean that I have something great, therefore I am great. No. Even a person has the abhimana ego of not having something. It's not only the rich people have got the ego of money. Even the poor people, I am not rich like you, I am a poor one. That is equally the same ego. Nothing different from that. See, vidhi vyadhi abhimana grastam lokam shoka hatam cha samastam. The whole world is suffering because of this. So keep your mind in tune. Do not allow yourself to play with your mind. After having given these three principles, so first principle, earning money, artha purushartha. Second principle, kama purushartha. The nari stanabhara nabhi desham drushtva maga mohavesham. The third principle is nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. Here we are not for indulgence. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunam, we have been doing it in all other lives. If the same thing we do in this life also, Bhagavan will say, sorry dear, it is not your fault, it is manufacturer's defect. Therefore, we will call it back and next life go into pig's life, produce as many as you want. See, this life we are only for one purpose, and that is we have to discover our essential nature. See, don't go on imagining after death I will go to heaven. No, nothing like that. If you are happy now, you are happy always. Not after death. Nobody has seen, nobody has gone. It's all the method of communication. Yavad vitto parjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro raktaha paschat jivati jar dehe vartam kopi na pruchhati gehe Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. As long as we are able to earn money, that means as long as we are an asset to somebody, tavat nija parivaro raktaha, then only people care for us. See? Therefore, principle most important, never retire in life. Never retire. Keep yourself busy, occupied till death. The day you become retired, you are most unwanted furniture. And friends, people suffer in life never because of shortage of time. They suffer in life because of excess of time. When you are retired, now what to do? So when there is nothing to do, breakfast के लिए क्या है? Right from morning you begin. What is there for the breakfast? Then while eating breakfast, lunch के लिए कौन सी सब्जी है? मेरा सर खाओ. See. Then while taking the lunch, then evening मिर्ची के पकोड़े बनाना. Whole life eating. But when you are occupied and busy, you will never feel too much hungry. See, friends, when you travel, you have nothing to do. Keep on eating all day in the flight or in the train. One person asked me, Swamiji, how come you don't get this jet lag and time zone change. I said, it's a very simple technique. What? Don't eat in the flight. Don't eat it, then what to do? That day I discovered people only eat, eat, eat. See, friends. Therefore, we have to keep ourselves so occupied that we are not available to anybody. I'll tell you one or two examples. One technique is start learning something new in life. Learn something. Learn Chinese, learn Japanese, doesn't matter. Learn something. And when you are in a process of learning, you are preoccupied. And not only that, the child in you is again enlivened. See, this Chotu, he learns one or two things every day. And he's so full of joy. He has learned one thing. And we only, malum hai. There is no charm in their life. Therefore, learn anything. Doesn't matter what you learn. In one of my talks I mentioned, this happened in Bombay. One of my Sindhi friend, old one, he told me, Swamiji, last time you told about keep learning, then it will keep you happy. And I started doing it and really, it has helped me really happy. I said, very good, continue. Do you know what I am learning? I said, I don't want to know. What is there to know? No, but I want to tell. I said, then I am ready to suffer, tell. So he said, I am learning Sanskrit. It's very good. Do you know why? I said, I don't know. I don't want to know. No, what I want to tell you. I said, okay, tell. He said, I heard in heavens they talk Sanskrit. Therefore, when I die and I go to the heavens, I'll be able to communicate, get my things easily. I said, you are a real Sindhi. Thereafter, then I told him, I said, Bhaji, one thing, it is definitely that you are going to go to heavens, no doubt about it. But we always must have a plan B. So plan B, yes. Suppose you go to hell, then? He said, I know Sindhi. Look here. Learn something or the other, you learn. There is one lady in India, in Jaipur. Both of them are pretty old. She must be about 78 or like that. And he is about 80 or so. Both the kids are exported. One is in USA, one is in Canada. Those who are not fit to live in India, they are exported, you know. That is what they are called as NRI. Not required Indian. Not real Indian. Useless people come to USA. So, his children have come there. Now that old lady, she has a rare hobby. She learned what you call bonsai culture. And she has developed it so beautifully. Her whole, open area completely filled with different bonsai. And she has studied, she has learned. And because she is old, she can't do herself. But she employs the one or two laborers and get the thing done. And every year, at least 2-3 times, she has a big bonsai show come sale. And she talks about each bonsai plant like you people talk about your useless children. So full of life. See, friends. And therefore, she is full of joy. See, any hobby you take doesn't matter. Don't remain a retired. Abhaji ke kya karenge. Such people don't die also. ना जीने की तमन्ना है ना मरने का इरादा है. See, friends, therefore, यावद वित्तोपार्जन सक्तः, not only money, keep yourself occupied, keep your value there. Then paschat jivati jarjar dehe, and when the old age comes, the whole body is making noise everywhere because you have not kept yourself occupied. See? The other day I came from Australia. Within hardly, even this time when I came here, I came from all so many places. Bombay, hardly for 1.5 days I was there. Then took the flight and came here. So my friend, Swamiji, you have nothing. You have no ashram, no school, no college, no disciple, no nothing. Why are you running so much? I said, okay, from now onwards I stay in your house. He said, no, I don't mean that. See? Sudeep is receiving me with such a great love and affection. Do you know why? Because he knows I am going on Monday. See, friends, pascha jivati jar jar dehe vardam kopi na pruchhati gehe. See, friends. One more example I'll tell you how important it is. There is one Tamilian Amma. I revere her like a goddess. Her daughter is here and I know that Amma. So, what happened that they have a son who was a little bit, challenged one. So she has been taking care of the son. Now the son is grown up. Her husband is retired from the bank. So she told her husband very clearly, look here, whole life I have taken care of you, your children. I have not complained. Now let me live my life. And husband is great. He said, yes, I agree with you. Do whatever you like. So now he takes care of everything in the house. And she is now doing such a lovely job. She found one small village near Bombay and adopted about 20-25 young girls and taught them how to cut, how to stitch, got funds arranged, gave them the stitching machines, made them expert. Then she goes to the various big companies and tells her project and then gets the money, the cloth, gives to them. They all stitch it to the requirement and then she goes and delivers. And every pie that she gets, in that she gives to the children, those who have done this job. She says, Swamiji, I find more fulfillment than looking after my grandchildren. So when she comes to this country, she tells her daughter very clearly, look here, I have taken care of you. Now you take care of your children. I'll come here because for them, they want some grandmother or grandfather. I'll come. Don't expect me to stay here for 6 months, 1 year and be babysitter. No, I have my life. She's so full of cheer and joy. She has no time. One day she told me, Swamiji, I am sorry, I neither can come for your talk, nor can I bring food for you. I said, Mama, you have done much more than that. You don't require anything. See? Never come. And in the hospital, she is not qualified. So, in Satya Sai Hospital, she goes to clean the things. She does the disinfection and whatever is to be done, instruments. And when the medicine is given, she just dispenses. Doctor has given it, take this, like that. Now, her hand has got such purity that when the doctor gives the medicine, the patient says, you don't give through Amma. See. That comes out of purity. Otherwise, the same thing. How long are we going to live in the same rut? Discover something higher in life, friends. That is the purpose of our life. Therefore, pascha jivati jar jar dehe vardam kopi na pruchhati gehe. And when she is so busy from morning till evening, she comes home, the food is there, she eats and dashes the bed. In 2 seconds she is in deep sleep. A real healthy life is when you have got good sleep and good hunger. I am not telling good sleep means I can sleep anywhere in the satsang also. No. And good hunger means now whole day I am eating. No. This only happens if you keep yourself occupied with some hobby. This is not done for earning money. We have earned so much in our whole life. How much more you want to earn? We have to give back to the society and it is our need. Nobody needs us. With that attitude, when we start leading the life, then you will understand our life is the means and spiritual evolution is the goal. See? So don't keep Ganeshji outside the door, Hanumanji, and tell, we are going to India for 3 weeks, kindly take care of. Hanumanji says, okay. And Ganeshji says, Mera laddu? See? Let our life be the means and knowing the truth, the goal. Yavad pavano nivasati dehe tavat pruchati kushalam gehe gatavati vayau deha paye bharya bivyati tasmin kaye bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Remaining we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.